Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Game Chat. This is Temporal Enigma as always. Still haven't gotten that soundproofing foam yet. Everything got pushed back because of the holiday. Should be here soon, so apologize if there's a little bit of echo. This is a video I've wanted to make for a while now, but about a couple months ago I had an entire script written up. I had audio recorded. It was about an hour long, which is part of the reason why I decided to scrap it. And I had all these charts drawn up, I had all these graphics ready to go, but then Beam rebranded as Mixer, Twitch got a major update, and I learned a whole bunch of stuff about both platforms, and I basically decided to do a little more of a relaxed viewing of everything so that you could kind of see some of the things I was talking about kind of live. So, I bring you Mixer versus Twitch. I'm leaving YouTube Gaming out of this for now. If you want to see me do a video comparing that to the other two, that's fine. I find YouTube Gaming is a little different. It's not taken as seriously as these two are. It's taken more, lax and just kind of like, oh, if you're a content creator and you want to stream on YouTube and things like that. So, I'm going to be talking about a few things, comparing each of the websites, and telling you which one I believe is the better of the two. So without further ado, let's get started. For those of you who don't know, this is Mixer. This is Microsoft's play into streaming. It used to be called Beam, but they're apparently having some branding issues. There's like a European social media page called Beam, I guess. I don't know that for sure, but this is Mixer right here. So, I want to take you to the home page. By the way, this is how the home page opened up. It shows a few of the most common and most popular streamers currently right now, and it lets you preview them. However, it leaves the audio off. If I jump over to Twitch, you'll notice I've had to pause this. This is because every time you reload this page, this stream resumes with sound, and it takes a long time. It helps slow down the loading of the page.
There's that one.
Now, I might be in the minority here. I don't like this at all. I think it's fine to feature people, which usually this is all esports, by the way. It's either sponsored streams like this, or it's esports like this. But no matter, okay, this one's muted at least. No matter what you do, you're always brought to this page. I really don't like this. It slows down the way the stream works. It slows down the web page. It slows down everything. Plus, it makes me have to pause this stream every single time. Let's jump back to Mixer. Down here, we see all the most common games down here on the left. This is something Twitch also does. You see their most popular games here. Also, advertising TwitchCon. I might have to expand this a little bit here, just so we can see. There we go. So these are the most common games and how many people are watching them. Now, Mixer does have significantly less viewers than Twitch does. If you'll look, League of Legends alone has more viewers than pretty much all the games listed here. And that's fine. Mixer is a much smaller website. Now that I've compared the home pages, let's look at something a little more specific. Let's look at kind of what this tab here is. So first and foremost, you can see the featured streamers. That's the page we are on now. You also have the option to see every single stream on the page. This is basically everybody streaming, starting with the most common and going down to the least number of viewers. You can also, if you're on your own account, see is anyone live that you're following. You can also make these things called teams. I'm honestly not 100% sure what this is about. This is just like networks and things, people that stream together often, basically a way to check out other people. But my favorite tab is the up and coming tab. If you'll notice, these people pretty much have no streamers or no viewers. maybe one, maybe two. They may be streaming live from their console. They may not have the best quality in the case of this guy. And they may just be hanging out. This, I think, overall is a very, very good thing. There's a very big issue with streamers nowadays where the big streamers are the big streamers and you watch them because they are the big streamers. Like this guy, for example. This channel 1 is kind of like Mixer's channel, and it's usually people playing from Mixer themselves. But like all these people are big, and there's some of them are partners to try to kick them off. But here I can see some people who don't have any viewers. Like I could go watch this guy play Siege right now if I was interested in that. Or I could say, you know what, I feel like watching someone play Rocket League or Overwatch. And you can check out these people that have smaller viewers. These are people who stream a lot but don't have a lot of viewers. And this helps them get big. This is how people get large in channels. Let's jump back over to Twitch. Let's make that bigger again. Let's re-scroll down their homepage. Esports and other sponsored things. Popular games. Top channels, of course. All the top channels. Top channels for PS4. Top channels, top channels, top channels. You can't find, you know, really anybody. You can find people that you're following. Is anyone following that you're live? No. These are the most recent videos from, you know, people who went live that you follow. I can browse by the games, communities, which is similar to teams, except a little more specific and broad. Things like speedrunning, so anyone who likes speedrunning can do that. I can see people who are popular still, you know, again, funneling that whole top channels get top viewers. And this creative tab, which are people besides games. Here are all my followed channels, by the way. I don't follow a whole lot. The other thing that is a little annoying to me on Twitch, and wait, I gotta pause this because this is going to load every time I come in, is this right here. Get Prime, try Twitch Prime. Oh look, Twitch Prime, Twitch Prime, Twitch Prime, Twitch Prime. Notifications for, okay, that's not it, but you know, try Prime. Oh, look at your inventory. You can get these boxes that you can use if you have Twitch Prime. They keep forcing this Twitch Prime down your throat. And Mixer has a similar service. They have, you know, their paid Mixer service, which is, I actually don't know how to get to it from here. But even more so, they don't shove it down my throat. You know, there is a way to pay for this, and you can subscribe to people for, you know, money and things like that, but it's not shoved down your throat. You'll also notice right here I'm gaining these little things called sparks, and I have a level. Now if I can find somebody, like maybe let's actually go to this. Now this will probably start playing. They do not have their interactive soundboard set up. Basically what I can do, and I'll try to find an example of one for you, is I can set up an interactive ability. That I think means interactive board. Yep. So now what I can do is these are picked by the streamers, and this is a soundboard. This is that soundboard app, soundboard like 2.0 or something, whatever it's called. I'll just let this play, but I'm going to mute it.
Greetings, new follower. Welcome to Side's channel.
And I can now, sorry, I got distracted by clap chat. What I can do is I can click on any of these, and they'll hear it right there in the video. I can say, oh, Leroy Jenkins right here, and they'll hear it, and it's a way for me to interact with people. This is something that people on Twitch used to do, but you have to use outside apps in order to do it and set up bots for people to say it in the chat. This is completely set up right here. Another thing that people have, that Mixer has, is this. this FTL low latency streaming. Basically what this means is what I'm seeing right now is within like 3 seconds of what's happening in real life. You know, how many times do you try to type to your favorite YouTuber or streamer on Twitch and it takes them like a minute to reply to you? Not necessarily because their internet's bad, just because the latency is so long between stream and screen. And if you really don't like this, let's say you're playing like PlayerUnknowns or something and you're worried someone's going to sneak up on you, you can turn this off manually through the streaming apps. You don't have to have FTL streaming. However, 9 times out of 10, this is a good thing to have. In addition, you have your regular follow. You also have sub. This is something that Twitch has as well. It also you can come down here. You get a much larger setup of cards instead of whatever Twitch is doing now, which I will get to in a moment. You can see all their teams. This is all his social media plugged right into the site. This means he's Twitch Pro. You can also rate your streams. Not as simple as just mature content, but teen, you know, good for children to, you know, things like that. If I come over to my thing here, I can go to my Manage Channel tab. This is how I set up a broadcast, announcement text, things like that. I can customize my own chat and my own intro, icon, backgrounds, offline channel image, things of that nature. They also have this VODs page. This is saved for 14 days. You can download them, watch them, or remove them. So if I wanted to upload this to YouTube, for example, I could download this and upload it to YouTube. Let's also talk about how fast Mixer is loading. It's loading all these live channels. It does this individually, whereas Twitch seems to do it all at once. And I'll reload the page to kind of show you what I mean. Let's jump over to Twitch and we'll do a general navigation of this site. Let's start by reloading the page. Notice how slow that loaded. At least in my opinion, that's pretty slow.
Not bad.
It tries to load the video at the same time. Let's go over to my own channel. First off, it's not as simple as Mixer. I have channel, video manager, and dashboard, all of which bring me to a separate page. It doesn't send me to a little sidebar, which is something I greatly appreciate. Twitch does this thing where you can use panels, and these can link you. So if I want to go to Rectify Gaming from this, here, I don't really use that donate bar. That was when I was trying to stream a lot. Here's my Twitter, things like that. Whereas on Mixer, I can go right to my channel page and just say, let's go visit my Twitter, and click on that tab right there. In addition, they now let you do this channel feed thing, which allows you to, scroll and see things. And, I can type an update, like I could say, hey guys, and then post that, and that's on my feed now. Kind of like a live chat through the audience. This is okay, I guess, but there's no real descriptions anymore. I don't know why this is Minecraft. We never played Minecraft on New Year's. This was a long time ago we did this. You have your channel art and things like that, and it's very nice that you can now go see your videos, clips, and things like that. You can set up an event, you can see all your followers, and see all the people you are following. Twitch also has their dashboard. This is nice when you are streaming. You can see a live preview of the stream, all the information, these announcements, and things like that. Mixer doesn't really have anything like that. However, they do have a whole lot of information on the channel page itself. I can see live viewership, followers, everything right there on the channel, as well as the live chat. So there's no real need necessarily for a dashboard, but it is nice to have. Now I want to talk about kind of some of the navigation on Mixer versus Twitch. This is where really things start separating for me. If I want to, let's say I want to learn about how to become a partner. Well, first thing I want to do is I want to learn about some rules. What can I and can't do if I'm a first-time streamer? Now let's see. I've opened up Mixer, and I'm sitting right here at the home screen. Let's try to learn something about some rules. Let's see here. Oh, rules of conduct. Let's see here. Oh, cool. Global rules. What does it mean to be banned, suspended, or have a warning? What can I do? Things like hate, I won't read through all of these. It's not important. But, okay. Interesting. Oh, raids. Interesting. So they talk about even like raiding, and is like, hey, raiding's cool to go see some new streamers, but don't be rude about it. You can't harm yourself on stream. They even talk about just like, we can't enforce you on other sites, but please be nice. Okay, interesting. Too long, didn't read. That's a nice section. Yes, this article was helpful. Get out of here. I am signed into Mixer. Leave me alone. Alright, well, I messed that up by doing that. Okay, here we go. Alright, let me see. Now, what do I want to do? Oh, can I use copyrighted content? Interesting. Copyright infringement. You can get rid of... Oh, Creative Commons. Okay, I'm hearing blah blah blah. Okay, interesting. Basically, what it is saying is no. However, Mixer has been known to allow you to use music. Basically, what they are saying is it does fall upon you that you may be using music. So, unlike Twitch, who instantly blocks music, Mixer will allow you to use it. However, Mixer will fall it upon you should you get infringement. However, I don't think most artists are going to give you copyright infringement. But, that's interesting. Unlike Twitch, which will mute any VODs, Mixer won't do that for you. Now, I would like to learn how to become a partner. I know what I can and can't do, but let's see. No, I don't see anything here. By the way, this is that Mixer Pro I was talking about. Little side note. These photos aren't loading for some reason, but that's Mixer Pro. That's like Twitch Prime. Alright, I don't see anything here. Oh, look. Partnership. Right here it tells you everything you can get, which is also something I want to talk about is partner rewards. So I will talk about that right now. You get a portion of the subscription revenue. You get sub icons, priority feedback, testing new features. You get swag, promotional opportunities with Xbox. You become a partner manager, and you get a whole bunch of other stuff. Now, can I become a partner? Am I qualified? Oh, look, requirements. Alright, what do I need? This is what I get. This is basically just a repeat. I need to have 750 followers. I need to have at least 50 viewers in over 2 months. I need to stream in at least 720p. And I need to follow the terms of service. If I'm a company, like if IGN wants to be on here, they need to have significantly more followers. Here's some things that could lead you to having partnerships. Things you can do, the more likely to get you partnerships. And you can go to the partnership tab in the dashboard, which is this bar, I think, in the corner. Oh, it's because I'm not signed in. Here's your dashboard here. Okay, cool. Now I know how to become a partner. I know what I need to do. It's time for me to start streaming and going to be a partner. Now let's try to become a partner on Twitch. Let's go back to the home page. Be sure to turn off the live stream. Okay, let's start with some rules and regulations. What do I need to do? What can and can't I do? Let's see here. Let's try this. Terms? I don't see anything about rules. Maybe terms is what I need to do. Terms of service. No, this is more like a legal contract. Anything along the side, perhaps? Affiliate agreement, DMCA guidelines. Which, by the way, Twitch will mute any music or copyrighted things you have on your stream. Sometimes it even catches you singing. That has happened to me before. Let me see. How can I be... Where's some rules here? I don't know. Let me try something. Twitch rules. Oh. Community guidelines. Here they are. Is there a way to find that on this page? No. How about over here? No. Okay, here's our community guidelines. And it's about the same stuff. You know, don't harass people, don't share things, don't show porn. Okay. Don't cheat. Okay. Pretty straightforward. I shouldn't have had to search it on Google, however, and come to, you know, their help page first. I feel like there should be a tab for that, but okay. Let's learn how to be a partner. I definitely saw that here. Okay, what'll I get as a partner? I'll get custom chat badges, custom emotes, access to subscriber-only chat, exclusion from slow mode. What's slow mode? I honestly have no idea. Unrestricted access to archives, unrestricted access to video quality, ad-free viewing experience. So I have to pay to stream in a higher quality. That makes sense. Well, not necessarily pay, but I have to stream at a good quality will help me get more viewers so I can stream at an even better quality. What? You can delay your broadcast, which is something that most stream apps can do anyway. Or you can start your own merchandise campaign right from your channel. And you can cheer, you can show viewer support and celebrate moments you love within the community. In my opinion, these kind of suck. Now, these emotes and emoticons, which, in my opinion, are not very cool rewards. However, I've recently learned that they are a huge thing in the streaming community. In my opinion, I don't give a crap if I can have a cool little custom emote. However, I will step back and not use that as a argument since I learned that they are highly sought after. Mixer has them too, though, and you can basically do the same thing. Exclusion from slow mode. That I actually want to check right now for you on stream. On video. What is Twitch slow mode? Time limit to appear before people can post messages. Okay. I'm not sure how that works on... Maybe it's just a way so that, you know, if people can't type right away, it's a way to slow down the chat. Well, you're excluded from that if you work really hard. Unlimited access to broadcast archives. I don't know what that means. I think any restriction to broadcast archives is a little dumb, especially your own broadcast archives. Unrestricted access to video quality is very dumb. You have to, you know, one of the things they want you to do is stream in a good quality, but they're going to then restrict how good you can get until you get partnered. Ad-free, okay, fair enough, that's cool. That's another thing, Mixer doesn't have ads. Broadcast delay, that's something, like I said, most stream software can do that for you. You can set, like, alright, delay it by 10 minutes. You know, that way if you're doing a competitive game, people can't watch you and know where you are and what you're doing. Video transcodes. Okay, again, I can't see it in a higher quality to match my internet unless I'm a partner. A lot of the stuff that people, that they're restricting is stuff that should be available and is available on Mixer. I can choose that FTL streaming. It'll do the best quality possible, and it'll do it instantly. Mixer has dynamic resolution, so it'll always try to match that FTL streaming and just scale the resolution. If you'd rather have a better resolution, you can turn that off and then just let your internet deal with it from there. But okay, let's say that I want to become a Twitch partner. Let's apply for a partnership. Partnership guidelines: an established and steady growing audience in chat, stream at least 3 times a week, and make sure you follow the content. What does this mean? Growing audience in chat. Please read our article. Okay, we look for content, average viewership, and schedule. Okay, pretty straightforward. What is the average concurrent viewership? We do not require a specific number. We evaluate partnership applications on a case-by-case basis. How do I know when mine's good enough? I know because when I stream I get like 1 viewer maybe. So obviously I know mine's not good enough, but if I have 70 viewers a day and I stream every day, how do I know that that's good enough? Beam straight up says 750 followers, 50 viewers concurrently for over 2 weeks. Sorry, Mixer. This doesn't tell you. It just says, we understand you have followings on other social platforms, so please include that information. I have 250 followers on Twitter. None of them come and watch my streams. Could I tell you that I have that many, and then you just go, okay, yeah, sure. What stats are important? Just average viewership. No numbers whatsoever. They show this dashboard stat, no numbers. The follower count is a great indicator of how I've liked your content. We do not rank broadcasters or pay counters by follower counts. How many viewers do I need? No, just look at this graph to see your current viewers. Okay, this guy is over 100. That's obviously pretty good, but when am I good enough? Other tips: was it not accepted? You may not get accepted the first time, but keep trying. Even though you don't know when to start trying. This is very frustrating. Becoming a partner is one of the biggest things that you can do on... I can't even get back to the actual website from this page either. Is one of the coolest things you can do. However, they're not going to tell you what you need in order to do it. So let me bring myself to a conclusion here, since it's been a decently long video at this point. I find Mixer to be extremely better over Twitch. I know Twitch has a good following, and unfortunately, while it shouldn't necessarily contribute to a site's success, objectively, in reality, the one with more followers is going to do better. Twitch has done some great things. But when they dominate the market as the one and only streaming source, they can do pretty much whatever they want and no one can stop them. So competition is always, always a good thing. And it's a good thing to know that Mixer is doing some really cool stuff. Stuff like co-streaming, which if I go to my channel, I should be able to show you real quick. Co-streaming is where you and your friends, and this is something that there's an actual Twitch website to do. This is offered... That's not a Twitch affiliate, by the way. This is offered right through Mixer. I can start a co-stream, which means I can team up with a friend who's also streaming. We can play together, and up to 4 streams will appear right here on this page. Right where you're looking right now, there'll be 4 little windows. I can open up one I really want to see. All the chats will be merged. And this is a way that everybody can stream all together without having to go to another website to bring up 2 streams side by side. The FTL streaming will make sure that they are synced up and everything together. You can also choose to go interactive and play actual interactive games with the chat and other players in the community. They're pretty limited right now, but they plan to do more in the future. The only last thing I have to talk about is the actual phone apps. Both apps are not very good. However, the Mixer app is significantly worse than the Twitch app. It has gotten better, and I really wanted to leave this out, but I think it's worth mentioning. Everyone is complaining, saying the Mixer app is bad, and it's bad. It's definitely bad. I'm not denying that by any means. But I want you guys to think back on how bad the Twitch app was for years. Years it was bad. It wouldn't load. You couldn't search for your own channel. Because a lot of times I would use my tablet and I'd bring the chat up on that, and then I'd stream because I didn't have two monitors. And I finally do, but I didn't back then. I had to search for my own channel and then find it. I used to have to do that with Mixer too. They just updated that. So Mixer is already on the path to having a good app in less than a year. Also, the integrated console streaming is way better on Mixer. You know, they recently kind of nerfed it on Xbox because they got rid of the snap feature, and everyone was like, "Oh, I can't snap on Twitch." It never worked, right? The chat would always break. You know, you'd have to leave it snapped. There were times where I'd have like great internet, and it would just be like, "Chat broke." Chat machine broke. You know, it would never show a preview properly if you try to look at the preview. The camera, trying to use the Kinect as a camera, sometimes crashed the entire stream. On Mixer, I can choose an overlay. The overlay sets up in the corner of the screen, and any chat will appear there. I can turn that off if I want. I can enable party chat features right out of the get-go. That's something that Twitch took like 2 years to put into the console. The only downside is there's no PS4 Mixer streaming at this time. My guess is Microsoft and Mixer want this to happen, and if anything's going to stop that, it's going to be Sony nowadays. Overall, I would say, guys, try out Mixer. Follow me on Mixer, too. It's Temporal Enigma, like that. I would say try out Mixer. Give it a shot. Give it a look-see. See if you like it better than Twitch. At least if you are streaming. You know, if your favorite streamers aren't on there, there's nothing you can really do about it. But encourage people to check it out. It's a great website. It just doesn't have a whole lot of followers right now. I would also like to take this time, let's look at their social medias. This is something I haven't done, but let's look at Twitch and Mixer. Let's start with Mixer. They have a podcast talking to you all about the new stuff they're going to be doing. A lot about their podcast. Talking about streaming through the new update to Elgato. There's a bunch of ads and things in here as well, but they also have all this stuff that they're talking about. Oh, we have some things to look at. Mixer is now supported by Streamlabs, things like that. They also sometimes post little funky like videos and stuff. It's funny, but Twitch Prime, watch this stream, Frost Prime, watch this. Bits. Okay, this is cool. This was a charity they're doing. More advertisement. They're pretty much the same. I don't like that they don't have as much interpersonal relationship as Mixer does. However, alright, I'll say that their social media is about the same. Alright, I should wrap this video up now. Thank you all for watching, guys. I would urge you to go check out Mixer. Please do. It's a great website. It's super cool. It's doing some cool things. They have roadmaps for more things they're going to be doing. All sorts of stuff. If you like Twitch, stay on Twitch, but I'd urge you to check Mixer. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.